So hi everyone, welcome back to the workshop. It's great to be on holiday, and I hope you've all had a great Christmas heading into the new year. So I hope everything is fine for you. This knife needs finishing. It's the one I tested my electric forge on that I built, with the most recent upload being just last week, and there's a short version of it. I think it's 13 minutes long. So if you want to see that, that's up in the card here. But I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do the handle and how I'm going to finish the blade. Now I have profiled the blade in pencil on here. This is a piece of Jarrah. So for anyone that doesn't know, WA, Western Australia, is the only place in the world where Jarrah grows. So the original idea was to have the handle scales sitting inside the tang here by about 1 mil all the way around. So that will enable me to finish the blade off entirely, finish the scales off, and then screw them on. I can change them if I want to after. I've never done that before, and I'm not sure what issues I'm going to come across. But I'm wondering how to finish the blade itself off. I've been toying with the idea of putting a hammer finish on there. I see it being quite popular. Guys use all sorts of things to do that with. They actually use a ball peen hammer, or they use one of those stippling machines. Actually, it's a cleaning machine with some very hard fine rods on there, and that puts this stippling all the way across it. But anyway, we'll see. I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to do or anything like it, so give me a few minutes and I'll be back with you again shortly. So there we are, ground both sides. What I've done is gone with a 60, then a 120, and then I went with the Scotch Brite. Now, in hindsight, I would have gone 120, 240, and then the Scotch Brite. I think going down to 60 took a little bit too much steel off because it's fairly thin now, but I start with fairly thin stock, so I think next time I'll go 120, 240, and then Scotch Brite. But I'm happy with that. As long as there's no scratches on there. It looks dirty at the moment because I've got my finger mitts all over it and a bit of glue from the tape. That's the stage I've got to now, and now I've got to go over redoing the bevels. I'll tape this up, redo the bevels, and hopefully I don't get any crossover back onto this bit, but re-establish those bevels and I should be good to go and start putting the handles on after I clean all around the spines and whatnot. So yeah, so far so good, and I'll be back with you soon. Alright, let's get this thing together. Oops. So there we go, it's finished. I prefer a black paracord lanyard to match the screws here. I also prefer a black sheath. I've only got a brown one at the moment. But eventually I'll change that to a black one. So there you go, one little project finished. Tell me what you think about the pink scales. See you then.